Dr. Judy Ho, they are complaining and contending that she was depressed, that she had a history of depression, and that she was taking a diet supplement, HCG, that exacerbated that. But her friends say, no, she had a party planned for the next night where she was going to hang out with her girlfriends, and she loved her kids, and she wasn't depressed.
Jane, there's lots of people who are depressed who don't end up trying to kill themselves. It's still a very, very small percentage of people who are depressed. And so we have these reports that she had a lot to live for. When people are suicidal, it's because they've lost all hope in life. There's nothing to look forward to. And I think some of her friends' testimonies are showing that she had plenty to look forward to. She had her 2 kids, she had friends, she had parties, she had people who loved her. And so I think the prosecution is really trying to make sure that everybody understands that there are a lot of other reasons that Vashti should have been still wanting to live her life out.
It's another blame the victim defense. It seems to be the trend this.
Just that.
Dr. Judy Ho.
Well, you know, if I'm inside a house without a window, then I can't see what's outside. If somebody asks me if it's day or night, I don't know, but there's still an objective truth. It's either day or night outside. And so I see what they're trying to do with, hey, I couldn't tell, the medical examiner couldn't tell the reason for the body being the way it was, but so what? There's still an objective truth. And I agree with the judge. I think, you know, the jurors really do take their own experiences in. They're going to make the judgment for themselves. And the evidence is just overwhelming that Brett really planned all of these steps out and really thought it out with his expert knowledge.
Absolutely.
Well, we asked because there have been so many cases recently where overwhelming evidence, and still sometimes there's an acquittal. Now, Dr. Judy Ho, I want to ask you this because Judge Hatchett referred to his arrogance. I mean, he was literally forging in his office off of his wife's note the day before she's killed. And he's quoted as saying through his wife, who told a friend, I'm going to kill you this way. I'm going to make it look like a suicide. I'm going to get away with it because, according to him, firefighters are morons, which I believe they're heroes. What do you make of his arrogance?
Well, Jane, he has many of the characteristics of a narcissist. I mean, he really does think that he can get away with this. And he does have some knowledge that most people don't. I mean, he was an ex-police investigator, so he knows how to cover up evidence, and he used many of those techniques. But the fact that he waited over 30 minutes to make a 911 call after the shots were heard, that is not a normal psychological reaction. Yet I think from Brett's point of view, he thought, hey, this is a perfect time for me to plan everything out. I know I can get away with it as long as I take the steps. And now he is really paying for it. He's really paying for his narcissistic tendencies.
You know, people who think they're smarter than everybody else are often stupider than everybody else.